forget what my point was before we were so rudely interrupted by the cats. But
or your point was that Brock Lesnar, like, you think he likes to be the villain?
I think he likes to play the asshole for sure. I mean, I'm sure to a certain extent he is an asshole, but he's kind of an asshole to a certain extent sometimes. Myself included.
You almost have to be though. You can't even like. If he wanted to, he couldn't even go to like Giant Eagle.
Yeah.
Without having 20 people come up to him.
I don't think he'd go any. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to miss Brock Lesnar.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But
like you can't put like a wig on. Hey, dude, we know that's you.
But I think the best. You're right. I think that would be so strange to see. Too. But I think the best example of showing you that Brock Lesnar just loves doing this shit is when he entered the Octagon and pushed fucking DC. He had nothing. He just had a smile on his face the whole fucking time. You could tell that he just loves doing that.
I think that was all staged.
Dude, DC's a wrestling fan. He was just on somebody's podcast, one of the wrestling podcasts or something. Stone Cold.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I don't know if he just was, but I know he has been. I know he's a big fucking fan. And I mean, you know, they're friends to begin with. They'd known each other for a long time, which I didn't know until then.
I don't know if they're friends, but they've known each other.
Yeah, and DC knew exactly what was going on, and he was playing into it. I'm pretty that's my opinion.
DC, he knocks Stipe out. That's my teammate.
Yeah,
we've already talked. I've talked to other people about this. I think without a couple eye pokes, that might have been a different fight.
No, I agree.
But if you look at DC's face as soon as he does it, it's like he's so happy and he can't believe he just did that. He was like,
yeah, the Brock Lesnar thing, you mean?
No, before the Brock Lesnar thing. And I think
like the win.
The win, he was just like, I wasn't supposed to win this fight.
Yeah.
And then he started registering like, okay, I gotta do this act now.
Yeah.
I guarantee if they would have been like, okay, Stipe, once you win, Brock Lesnar's gonna come in and push you, and you guys are gonna get in. Stipe would be like, no, I'm not.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But DC is somebody that's probably like, yeah, okay, cool, let's do it.
Do you think the Brock Lesnar thing would have happened if Stipe won?
He would definitely would have came in, but I don't know if it would have been what
if it would have played out the way it was.
Yeah.
I think that went the way it did. That went way too well for it to not to have been somewhat pre-planned. Yeah. And knowing that DC and Brock kind of know each other already makes me think that... And Brock was there. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I don't know if the UFC planned it. I think maybe they planned it.
I think DC and Brock...
Yeah, that's what I'm
maybe didn't plan it, but at least had preconceived ideas if it did play out the way that it did. And then it did.
It did, yeah. And that's what I think. I think the UFC was legit like... What the fuck is going on?
I mean, there might have been a couple people that knew something might happen, but I think the majority...
they would have never brought him in.
UFC had their own little, whether it be wanted or not, little bit of kayfabe, little bubble of kayfabe in there.
Yeah. Well, it got people talking.
Yeah,
and that's what they were happy about. And any giant company that has... That's why you have somebody like a CM Punk or a Brock Lesnar. I mean, Brock Lesnar is a legit bad dude. But, you have these almost celebrities, and you build celebrities like you build a Conor, you build a Ronda, because that's the big money right there.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, these fighters that aren't household names, I mean, they're paying the bills, but so these guys are the ones that are buying you the private jets and
Yep.
So.
No, absolutely.
That's just my opinion about it.
Well,
I love the way the sport's going. I really do, and I'm not just saying that because I got a UFC contract and all that. Love, we love wrestling, so that as a little bit of wrestling, I almost wish they would make a bigger production out of the entrance.
Yeah,
big pyro and shit.
I think that would go a long way for the business of fighting. But I think it would rub a lot of people the wrong way too, though.
Well, they did that before UFC when Tito fought Ken Shamrock the first time. They had a big stage, pyro. They had, remember the Gangrel thing? You'd come through the stage. They had that for them. But it wasn't, there wasn't fire around it, but they had the little elevator that shot you up.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I will see.
And it looked so cool. But I'm a pro wrestling fan.
Yeah,
somebody that's not a pro wrestling fan was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Well, I mean, it's a show right? Eventually,
Yeah.
it's going to get pretty theatrical
Yeah.
and extravagant. So, I mean, you people better buckle up because it's bound to happen.
But are they going to do it because the UFC only fight? I mean, they fight. Well, Monday Night Raw does it every Monday. So the setup and the takedown, and I mean, they'd have to have their own crew to do that.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm sure they have a crew. Well, the UFC does everything in Vegas. Is it all in one spot, or do they
No.
go to other places?
Oh no, they're all over the place.
Do they?
They're all
All
over
right.
the world. Yeah, that's why I got to go. I was going to do it today, but I didn't. I was going to go get a passport. I need
gotcha.
Yeah, because they could call me up today and be like,
Yeah, I guess I
2
didn't think
months,
about
we need
that.
you down in Brazil. I'd be like, yes.
Yeah, they do fight all over the place. So I mean, they do have a crew then that does that sort of thing. Yeah, it would just put more on their plate, I guess.